Jesus says, "Time is short. What will you be doing when I come?" July 3rd, 2017. Words from Jesus through Sister Claire. Spoken by Jackie. Jesus began to speak regarding the rapture. The awareness needs to stay current, Claire. People tend to forget and bury themselves in work. And for those who bury themselves in my work, I'm pleased beyond words. But for those who are still sound asleep as concerns my coming, the alarm should be sounded. Those of you, my people, who are working hard for me, yet knowing I'm coming soon, you are doing the right thing. Those who have thrown down their work for me because I'm coming soon, in you I'm disappointed. I have been faithful on this channel to tell you exactly the conditions you are under with time. There is no excuse for writing off the things I gave you to do because there is no more time left. That is a lie from Satan, that you have no time to complete your tasks. I would not have assigned them if you could not get them substantially done, if they would have no impact because of the shortness of time. I never would have assigned them. This is precisely what I warned you not to do. There is time for you to do what I've asked, and I'm asking again. Press in. Do not leave off with your labors of me. Press in. Do not get lost in the expectations of me returning any moment, to the point that you stop applying yourselves to your assigned tasks. Please, my people, I'm gathering fruit from your efforts. You are presenting a priceless example to the world. Yes, the Lord is coming soon, and I'm doing all I can for Him until He takes me from the earth. I'm working like I've never worked before because I know He would not assign this work to me if it was going to be fruitless. I'm looking at the souls that will benefit from my work for Him, and this keeps me going. That is precisely the attitude you are to have in this hour. To a T. Tell the world I'm coming soon. Time is short, but make your life count for me. Do not work for the world, work for Jesus. Do all you can in the time left to you. Make every minute count for Christ. That's the message I want to put out. Work mindfully for the good of the kingdom. Be deliberate with your time. Do not waste it. Then you will be balanced and prepared for what is soon to come. However, if all you do is tell people that the hour is now, He is coming, you are adding to the discouragement and disillusionment of years of prophetic words that never came to pass, and are making a laughingstock of the faith. No, it is not your fault that they do not believe, but the urgency with which these messages are put out leaves no room for delays. Many are so disillusioned they ignore you. That is what you're encountering now. That is why so many Christians are disillusioned and will not listen to you. However, if you say that I'm coming soon and we must work hard to bring in the harvest, we don't know exactly how much time is left, but we know it is short, and you accompany this by your productiveness for the kingdom, your witness will be much more powerful and convincing. You see, everyone talks, everyone has something to say, everyone thinks they have the latest prophetic word, but what others are looking for is your investment in what you believe. If you believe that, why are you still spending hours in front of the TV, on the internet, playing video games, going to parties, living like the world? That is not a convincing example of life. That's a weak and lukewarm witness to my return. But if you are totally committed to furthering the kingdom, both in good deeds and applying yourselves to your gifts in ministry, writing, exhorting, and spreading the word on the internet in turning out inspirational materials to draw all men to me, then they will look at the work you are doing, your commitment, your hard work, the way you use your time, and they will believe you. He's coming soon, or they wouldn't be this dedicated to their work for him. We'd better listen. Yes, that's the witness you have. You must always express the possibility that there will be small delays along with the facts that Bible prophecy, for the first time in history, has met the conditions I put forth in Matthew 24. Other prophecies coming from other religious sources, such as the succession of popes by name and number, Israel's statehood, saturation of the earth in evangelistic outreaches, all has been accomplished as I set it forth before my coming, just before my coming. So you may mention the short delays. But be firm in the fact that this is the final hour, because the prophecy has been fulfilled, and now it is just a matter of when the Father will say to me, "Go." My people, understand this, please. You will catch far more souls with acknowledged biblical truth and historical facts, and your obviously dedicated example, than you will from a wave of prophetic words over the body that echoes back and forth, as it has from the middle of the last century, just trying to convince everyone, "He's coming, He's coming, He's coming soon," over and over again. When you tell them the Lord is coming, time is short, you may add, "What are you doing for the Lord? Are you living for yourself or for God? What will He find you doing in that hour?" Do not lay your work down to look at the sky. Complete your work and keep going until I tell you to stop, because there will come a time when very little else can be accomplished. But until that happens, please, if you love me, get to work, finish what you started, broadcast it, get it out to the masses. You just don't know which lost soul you may reach through your efforts, which means the world to me. I will reward the ones that have worked tirelessly for me with a pure heart. Those who were half-hearted and didn't complete their work will be like the servant who buried his talent, while the other fruitful servant will be acknowledged and given even more exciting work to do. Yes, I will reward with a promotion. Those of you who've given their all to me will never believe what I have planned for you. But I'll tell you this much. It is beyond your wildest dreams. You will be given more work to do because you were faithful with the little things I appointed to you. And you didn't stop when everyone else was sitting down and saying, "He's coming soon. There's no point in getting started on something. There's no time." That's a lie. It's a lie to stop you. Don't listen to that. Continue on with your work. When I come, you will enter into your master's joy, while others, sadly, who refuse to listen and apply themselves, will be left behind. Take my words to heart. They are spirit and life. Do not waste time. Make it count. Forewarned is forearmed. Make it count. Do not look back on your laurels. It is what I find you doing when I return that will have the most substantial impact on where you go and what you do, and whether or not you're taken. Again, those of you who have worked tirelessly for me, I'm so pleased with you, and you will not lose your reward. Continue to be the good example I intended you to be in this world. And for the rest of you, please apply yourselves. There is time. There's more time than you think there is. There's time, and I need you to be obedient. Recognize true and false prophets. I myself was certainly the first prophet on earth, but who can prove to me that apart from my resurrection, I predicted anything else with certainty? I did say, however, that I will die, but then rise again on the third day. But I did not predict to anyone the time or the hour of death and resurrection. I also predicted my return, but mind you, with the remark, the time and the hour is known to no one but me alone, and to those to whom I will reveal it. However, I've already revealed my coming, but not the time or the hour. Through the proclamation of the signs, my impending advent may be recognized. All prophets too predicted the future conditionally, so that no one would be judged by these predictions, but instead keep the freedom to do what was called for, in order to elude the threatening judgment. That's an excerpt from The Earth, Chapter 71. The link to the whole chapter is below the video. Please, dear ones, take the Lord's admonition to heart.